and welcome to TalkRx with Dr. Neha. I'm filming from Bali, and today's episode is really about giving feedback, and also, you know, that ping pong game of blame that can sometimes happen when you think you're doing what is right, which is letting someone know that something could be improved or better, and you don't quite get met with the open arms and affection that you would hope. So I was at a retreat center right before I came to Bali, and there were monks there that were meditating and having a retreat. So I was waiting in line at the front desk, and this monk walked up. It sounds like I'm telling a joke, but I'm not. This monk walked up to the front desk and said, "Hello, I just wanted to inform you that I've just fallen on the path. It's a bit dark out there, and there's a lot of stones, and so I'm wondering if I could give some feedback that your retreat center might consider adding some more lighting to the pathway that we walk, since it's an incline." I thought this was a pretty simple request, and I actually agreed with the monk that it was pretty rough terrain to be walking on in the dark. But the response that came from the person behind the desk was, "Well, did you bring a flashlight like we told you to on the website?" And the monk paused for a minute and said, "Well, no, I didn't bring a flashlight." And the person behind the desk said, "Well, then do you have a smartphone? Because you should really use a smartphone. They have lights on them, and that'll give you the light that you need." And the monk looked down, opened her arms, and said, "I don't use smartphones." And the person behind the desk continued and said, "Well, you surely can walk with somebody else so that you can hold each other while you're walking on the path." And I was just breathing slowly and deeply behind this exchange that was going on, thinking to myself, this is a classic example of the ping pong game of blame. So if you have ever been in a ping pong game of blame, you know what I'm talking about. And the most startling experience for me was the first question I would have asked this monk, rather than getting defensive, would have been, "Are you okay? You're on our property and you just fell. You told me you fell. Are you okay? Do you need anything?" Right? But that might be the doctor in me. But what happened is something very different, which was some sort of defensiveness or some sort of experience of risk or liability. So the person behind the desk was trying to make sure that the monk knew that the monk had been told on the website that she needed to bring a flashlight, etc. So this type of back and forth arguing doesn't really get you very far. So how might this turn around? Let's talk about a way that if you find yourself in this type of experience, you can change it. So the first thing you do is you listen for the emotions that are happening for this person that's talking to you, rather than starting to defend yourself. So you might say, "Wow, I'm so sorry. You must have been shocked and surprised. You know, when you fell, are you okay?" Then you go a level deeper, which is, you know, "Thank you for bringing this to our attention." You appreciate the person for having the courage to bring something like this up. And then you say, "I know how important health is for the health of our clients, and we will certainly take that in and offer that at the next meeting to see what we can do about that." And then you can follow up with, "Are you interested in some ways to do that, to improve this during your stay here? Because I doubt that there will be more light before you leave, you know, by the end of the weekend or the week or whatever it is. So I have some thoughts around how you might do that. You might navigate walking safely as it gets dark. You know, there's a flashlight on a phone. Do you have a smartphone? You know, maybe we can find a way to get you a flashlight, or, you know, could you consider walking with someone else?" So I think those ideas come later. It's not that they're not good ideas. It's just that they are not how you lead a conversation. Otherwise, it comes across as really defensive. So if any of you are in a customer service profession, this is paramount. When somebody brings a complaint to you or a concern that they have, make sure that your first concern is them, right? Be good to people. And your second concern, once you've connected to their emotions and what they value about it, your second concern is some logistics and tactics around how that might get improved in the future. So I hope this was helpful if you ever find yourself in a ping pong game of blame as to how you might get out of that. And it doesn't take more time. It actually takes less time. And the end result is the two of you feel much more connected. So thanks for watching this episode of TalkRx with Dr. Neha. And if you would like to ask a question that I can use on the vlog, please drop me a tweet at hashtag AskDrNeha, AskDoctorNeha. And until next time, signing off from Bali.